What's cracking, peeps? It's the A-Train coming back at you with another episode of What's New at Tackle Warehouse. The pre-spawn is right around the corner, so now is the time to get all your tackle in order, get all your hooks sharpened, and start stockpiling on these baits right here. So to start off, Ketchko and Mike Buka have teamed up together to create the Bull Mullet swim bait. So this was actually built, heavy-duty construction, 3X stainless steel hooks. They had the saltwater angler in mind. So all you inshore fishermen, this is definitely a great bait for you. It'll handle all those toothy predators and a lot of those saltwater environments, but don't think for 1 minute you bass anglers can't get down with this at all. So we got the rotating treble hooks right here so that fish can't gain that leverage to throw that bait. 3D eyes, just gorgeous finish. And they have these in a lot of different saltwater colors that are real popular. The action on this is so superb, it's gonna call them out whether you're fishing freshwater environments or even a lot of your saltwater structures, that kind of stuff. So this is definitely a good bait. Make sure you got the proper line, the proper rod, because this was designed to catch big fish. So make sure you're ready for them. Next, by Strike King, we got the Saltwater Rage Menace Grub right here. So the Menace Grub, freshwater, it's been catching everything. Superb fishing lure. The action on it, no matter whether you go fast or slow, those two little tails, they're just gonna kick. They attract so much fish. Saltwater, now we got saltwater colors involved with this, but just like that last bait, just because it says saltwater, don't be afraid of it, freshwater guys. When you got times like the pre-spawn and the spawn where those bass are known for going after super bright colors, something like this, electric chicken, you're definitely gonna get bit. So the same action, just a little tougher on the plastic, so it'll handle those toothy critters, those inshore species also. So either way you fish it, you're gonna get bit, I promise you that. Next, we got some mad love from Mach Baits. So the first one is the work bait. So this little bad boy right here, super shallow lip. This was actually designed to be fished over shallow cover, shallow vegetation over the tops of it. Work it slow, get it down to its maximum depth, which isn't much, maybe a foot or two, but it's gonna have this slow rise. So anytime you're stuck fishing behind other people or even just dealing with finicky fish, that little slow rise is just enough to entice them to bite right here. Comes equipped, all the Mach Baits come equipped with KVD, triple grip, mustad, short shank, triple grip hooks. So super sticky bait, but the erratic action on this thing is so, it slices through water. It's gonna catch anything that looks like it's gonna get their attention, and it's definitely gonna get them to bite. So definitely a good little bait, especially this time of year. Wintertime is still cold. Bait fish, they're super slow, they flicker, so you kind of wanna match that hatch, and this bait does a great job of matching that hatch. Got a bunch of great colors for you, so definitely a bait worth checking out. Also by Mach, we got the Patroller 90. So everyone loves this design. This design has been catching fish since it came out. Great little bait. Awesome for covering water. So whether you're fishing over the tops of vegetation, rocks, docks, open water, this thing calls fish from the deeps and pulls them out of heavy cover. Again, all their baits are with the triple grip, KVD triple grip short shank hooks. So super sticky, so you're gonna pin a lot of your fish. You don't have to worry about them getting off. So whether you work this thing fast, slow, little pop, pop, stop, no matter what your cadence is, you're gonna find fish that are willing to eat this thing. So this is a great bait to be able to fill your live well up with quick. This next bait, when you think of a bouncer, think of me. Mach Bait has got the bouncer crankbait right here. And this bait does exactly what it says it will do. It will bounce those bass into your boat right there. So just think of me when you see that. I will bounce you. But comes with those triple grips. This bait is made to deflect off of everything. So you could run this thing basically into the jungle of sticks, off of boat docks, ricocheting off a rock, everything. It is designed to bounce off and get back on track. So whether you fish it slow, I think the best way to fish this thing is hard and fast. So you can hear that, the sound acoustics on this thing right here. That's gonna get their attention, and just that erratic action of it deflecting is a great way, especially this time of year. If you get stuck with a lot of muddy water, but you want to fish that shallow stuff, but there's just so much debris, so much stick-ups, this is a perfect bait to get through a lot of that stuff. So pre-spawn, especially in this color right here, they like to feed on a lot of crawfish, and just this color alone is gonna stand out in that dirtier, muddier water. So this is definitely a bait you're gonna wanna have tied on ASAP. Get you some of that. Next, here's a sticky one for you. This is the Dixie Jet Falcon Spoon. Be careful when you pick this bad boy up. You got 3 sets of treble hooks on here. This is a sticky spoon. So anytime you're spoon fishing and you're trying to mimic that larger size bait, this is definitely a good bait to go to. This is made for those big schooling bass, but it's also designed for those fish that are real finicky and that are super hesitant. Sometimes even on your screens, you'll see fish run up to this thing and kind of stop, maybe sniff it and turn away. But even if you sniff this thing, you could get stuck on it. That's how sticky these things are. So fish that are just barely picking at it, odds are you're gonna stick that thing. All the hooks, they do not compromise the action at all. This thing is still gonna drop, flutter, and when you jerk this thing, you better hold onto your rod and get ready to drive those hooks home, because whatever you hook on this, he's coming home with you. Next, by Crock-O-Gator, we got the X-Toed Frog right here. So this was designed, I noticed it's got this little hole right here. This was to harbor a trailer hook. So when you have a buzzbait with no skirt, you thread that through, and that little hole right there, your main hook's gonna go through the eye of your trailer hook. So fishing these little toad baits on the back of buzzbaits has been gaining popularity over the last couple years. You're getting a bigger bite. Everyone throws the skirt. So now they're throwing them with these frogs. It just doubles the action of the buzz. So now when you're getting those short strikers, you got your trailer hook back here now, so you're also getting bit. You can also fish these the old school way. Any way you would fish a regular little swim toad or something like that. EWG weighted belly hook, non-weighted hook. There's many different ways. Texas rig, you can even flip these things. So there's many different ways, but this was designed for that trailer on the buzzbait. But either way you fish it, these things get annihilated. So definitely early springtime, it is not too early to throw these little frog baits, especially on the back of a buzzbait. They will still hit them. Those fish are coming up shallow. They're ready to start dropping some eggs. Some parts of the country, they're probably spawning right now already. So you definitely want to have these baits nearby. Next, by Deps, we got the Deps sleeves. So these come in a few different sizes. Super durable plastic. These are designed to harbor your big swim baits. So for transporting them, not have to worry about damaging your baits. Here's an example. They open up super easy. You just squeeze the 2 sides. You take a big bait, drop that little bad boy in there. Look how secure that is. That thing's not going anywhere. So whether you're loading up a backpack full of these, you're shore fishing and you got to store these things, just transportation, the plastic is so finished, if you were to drop this thing, you're not going to scratch your high-end dollar swim baits. These things, the different sizes, you can hold anything from the Deps 250s, the Roman Made Mother, a lot of those big giant baits. So this is an excellent way to protect your investment, because these baits, they are a pretty penny. So they come in a 3-pack, and like I said, they will secure your bait. So definitely, if you're a big bait enthusiast, this is a must-have. You must have these to protect your investment. Next, by Freedom Tackle, we got the Magnum shaky head. So when I think of shaky head, and I'm thinking the fairy wand, little spinning rod, 6 to 8 pound test, shaking a little trick worm or something. Now I don't have to think that way anymore. I'm thinking I could actually use 15 to 20 pound fluorocarbon, possibly even on my flipping stick. And instead of little worms, I'm putting full-size creature baits on this. Full-size brush hog. These little bad boys stand up, so that little crawdad's in that pissed off position, just daring to get bit. This is definitely the way to go. Look at the meat on that hook. You swing like the A-train, you're gonna drive this through his jaw. That fish is going into your live well. So definitely a whole new concept to the whole shaky head. So now you could turn this into a power fishing technique now. So get your heavy line, your heavy rod, one of these with a double wide beaver or a brush hog. Yeah, now you can come fish with the A-train. Next, we got the STIX Fishing casting rod right here. So this is a graphite composite rod. What does that mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means this rod is light. This thing was built for all day fishing with absolutely zero fatigue on it right here. Super sensitive. It's gonna pick up every bump, nick, anything you encounter. You're gonna detect that in this rod. It does all that lightweight and super sensitivity without giving up or compromising the strength and the backbone of this rod. So you can still swing and drive that hook home. Why is it so sensitive? Well, one, that reel's gonna sit right on top of the rod blank right there. So you're gonna be able to detect every little pebble your crankbait or jig is running across. Just picks up everything, the slightest little bites. Sometimes you don't even feel those bites, but you will detect something is going on down there with these rods right here. So for a great little rod, this is definitely a good way to go for all you tournament guys and even you weekend anglers. Thanks for tuning in, and for more information on the products seen here today, click shop or the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this week's episode, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Let the A-Train know which of these products you're most pumped about.